I'm pretty interested in spaces on the internet that slow down itself, that are critical of itself in interesting ways. Like, I'm not saying that I know specific instances of this, but I could see the internet being a tool for slowing the world down and engaging in discussions and being able to have images, sights, sounds, and senses of the world that we don't normally do. One thing that I do admire is people on the internet who create, without a deeply felt political agenda, create images and share sights and sounds of the world around them without even a specific theme or anything like that. I know recently there are several artists that use digital media that have talked about pollution in the world and have shown montages of different ways in which people perceive pollution. And without an agenda, without preaching to people or overly creating the narrative, there's this really great way in which those sorts of images reach people in a very, I wouldn't say ideological neutral. I don't believe there's such a thing, but there is a certain kind of there's an invitation to participate in that discussion in a way that isn't participating in the speed of those ideas kind of accruing and crystallizing in the way they normally do. I really appreciate people like that, and that kind of art, that kind of discourse and discussion, it takes time.
Right.
And even just a simple message like, this deserves more thought. This deserves more time. This deserves time for people to feel it in a connected way, rather than to think that we already know and we must immediately fix something. Right? That's actually the great rhetoric that's leveraged against doers. Right? You can even look in several of the political speeches of ISIS, Boko Haram, even back to the days of the IRA, or splinter groups like the Tamil Tigers, that there are people who want to intervene and change the world for us, and we don't want the world changed for us. We want to be able to change the world with other people and on our own in our own rights, and that becomes a way that that miscommunication fires again. So a lot of people want to do something, but in the end don't realize that in the doing they're becoming the unwitting actor that is then interpreted on the stage as being somebody who's being colonialist, who's being imperialist. So a way to combat that, and that's to just take a step back first and to listen. Most of the shootings that have happened in the United States, these violent school shootings, the issues in Ferguson, all of those issues, they move very quickly when people want to act, and people always say now's not the time to think, now's the time to act. Now is precisely the time to think. Right? Now is precisely the time to take a step back and wonder what happened. Right. Why is it that things could get so bad that they manifest in this particular way? Exactly.
How did it happen, rather than we need to stop or do something to...
Right. Right.